What is up, everybody? It's the Anime Watcher here, and for today we're going to be continuing where we left off in Blue Archive's main story, Volume F, Chapter 3. Now, we found the intergalactic battleship thanks to Black Suit. Thank you, by the way, Black Suit. And yeah, we also beated some Kaiser droids or drones over there. We managed to take back we didn't take back the base, but we managed to secure the location with the help of Hoshino, Ayane, Serika, Nonomi, and Himari as well. So that's good to know. Now that we have our intergalactic battleship, let's go and destroy that goddamn base in the sky. We need to blow it up. And I am still betting on what I said in the previous video where Aris must be the key to destroying the barrier, the black orb thing, because Black Suit mentioned that fight fire with fire, right? And he could also just meant the arc, the intergalactic battleship that we have. But you forget, unless you forgot, Aris is also from the Nameless Gods era, right? Or technology. So it's safe to say that Aris could also pack a punch to what they're facing right now as well. So that's what I think, and I hope that's what actually happens, because I really want my girl Aris to have the spotlight once again, because I really love her so much. She's so goddamn cute, and she also has the coolest, weapon name I've ever heard, the Sword of Light. And I also love her personality. It's so cute how she thinks of this as like an adventure or a game. She's so happy. And she's such a cool character because she also has another persona inside of her. She has Ki, right? So I always love it when characters have that because it adds more to them. We could think of them, let's say I'm actually getting sidetracked here. Either way, I just love Aris's character very much. I love her character. I love Ki. I love her weapon's name, the Sword of Light. I just love her personality and everything about that. So, yeah, I've got nothing else to say other than let's just jump right into the video, shall we? We're gonna continue where we left off. Mouthful of a name of the ship, but that's fine. I'm just gonna call it ship. I'm just gonna call it a Star Destroyer now. Oh yeah, that looks sick actually. This must be the battleship's bridge. It actually looks super legit. Yes, this looks to be operations room for the ship. Is that a steering wheel? I might not know much about aircrafts like this, but this has got to be the cockpit. The control room is quite large. It looks like it requires at least 10 people to operate. And that's just from the inside of the battleship. Consider all the people who have to handle air traffic control from the ground. You're right. It takes 4 or 5 people to operate one tank. So for a battleship of this size, and this is an artifact with technology we don't understand. The more people to help with interpreting, analyzing, and manipulating information, the better. Oh, I wonder who are going to be the chosen 10. We'll need to gather as many students as we can. I really am curious who's gonna be the chosen 10 here. Students skilled in strategic tactics and management, technologists and hackers, anyone with the skill set to help. I'll summon everyone I can. Chi, did you hear? It's gonna get really busy. You're relentless. None of us have had a break for days, Himari. To make matters worse, they're going to be incorrigible once they find out about the intergalactic battleship. Oh my god, imagine the engineering department. They're gonna go wild for this. Oh, let's go! Intergalactic battle ship! Aris! My girl Aris! Yo! She's so cute. They're too excited. Is this really a battleship created from ancient technology? I guess it's up to us to figure out now. The intergalactic battleship of an ancient civilization will be the height of our research and engineering work. Everyone laughed at the idea of a battleship, but our research wasn't in vain. Aris, your railgun is proof of that. Yeah, science fiction is very trendy right now. That genre is hot. Yo, wait a second. Aris, what are you doing here? Well, I heard an intergalactic battleship was discovered, so I hope to come with the engineering department. No, I told you to stay at Millennium. We don't even know where President Rio is yet. What will you do if she decides to attack right now? You're vulnerable. Oh, Yuka is so caring for Aris. Oh, mommy Yuka. God damn it. But, but I want to be a space hero. Stop the nonsense and go back to Millennium immediately. Noah is guarding the academy in case of emergency. You're such a— oh my god, everybody is here. I love that. Oh my god, I love this so much. You're such a cold, calculating monster. You don't know anything about the dreams of space heroes. Back her up, Momoy. Back her up. Hey, that's a new nickname. Hello, Noah. Yuka, if her safety is your concern, your current location is probably safer than anywhere else in Kibotos. Are you serious, Noah? I love how they just go into. Oh man, I cannot wait for this scene to be animated in the anime one day. Oh my god, it's gonna be so cute. President Rio's brand is control over everything. The Millennium District lives in the palm of her hand. That's true, actually. I suppose so. She may know every nook and cranny of Millennium, but the president doesn't know about the battleship. It's safer here. It's safer than here. Wait! So is Rio still actually a bad person? Or a bad girl? I don't think she is now, right? I feel like she's okay now. She's done some reflecting or something. Well, I can understand of them being wary because, you know, of what she did to Aris in, you know, volume 2, chapter 2. But still, I mean, yeah, okay, that's fair. That's why I sent Aris and the game development department together. Do you mind looking after her, please? No, absolutely not. It's not safe. It's not just the president after Aris. Well, I guess it's safer if she's where I can see her. Huh? Oh, she's gone. Aris! Where did she go? I'll be counting on you, Yuka. Don't push yourself too hard. Noah, She cuts off. Oh, we'll guard the academy, so smooth out those wrinkles, Yuka. Oh my god. We're not here to mess around, seriously. Oh, I'm so happy Aris gets a role here. Well, yeah, she's present here. I'm so glad we get to see more of her. The structure here. The plumbing and wiring are simpler than we thought. Well, even an ancient artifact can't defy gravity and the laws of physics, huh? Veritas is now analyzing the battleship's operating system. We'll find out more about its structural integrity. Excellent, excellent. Let's break it down piece by piece. Yes, I'll take a look over there. Veritas. Yep, the neural code algorithm analysis is done. How's it going, Kotama? Have you gained access? Yes, the connection to the central processing unit was successful. It's working. Wow, this is awesome. And it didn't take long thanks to the Vice President's help. I thought we'd have trouble since it's ancient technology and whatnot. This is the battleship's main operating system. I don't recognize the language, but I can properly figure it out. Himari, we're logged into the operating system. I'm sending the algorithms over to you now. Excellent work. Thank you, Chi. Hanako! How's it going, Himari? Now we have access to the central nervous system of the battleship's main system. It was essential we analyze this first because if you understand the structure of the nervous system, you can understand the operational principles of all parts at a glance, right? Correct. You're very quick. Then, where do we begin? What do we know so far about this ancient artifact built with unknown technology? Imagine if Aris was the one who activates the ship. That would be wild. Because probably Aris is, you know, the same age as this battleship because it's from the age of the nameless gods and stuff. These are its blueprints. It actually looks like a boat, like a ship. The overall structure is as expected, of course. It lives up to its name. It does? What does the name mean? What does Utnapishtim's name means? The dimensions are 135 by 23 by 13 meters. The interior is divided into 15 zones, but the minute details of its structure are still being confirmed. Ignoring its appearance, there's not much on this battleship that can be used as a weapon. Would that mean it wasn't built for battle, but a different function entirely? As of now, it's too early to tell. We'll continue our analysis. Oh, it doesn't have a weapon, right? And Aris has the Sword of Light. She could literally be this ship's weapon. Her weapon's a cannon. It's a laser. So, she has to be, right? Oh, that's gonna be so cool, though. Question mark. Key? The enemy that appeared in Kivodos is beyond my cognitive realm. Oh, wait, what? The enemy is invading from outside Kivodos as well. Neither the nameless gods nor the forgotten gods would know them. Even the nameless gods don't know the chroma? An incomprehensible enemy. It seems to be copying the same abilities of the Ark of Eterhasis built by us, the nameless gods. I wonder if you know, Princess. The artifact you are currently standing on is an imperious anti-arc weapon created by our enemies of the past. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, what? Your friends will never be able to decipher how to use it. Oh, you underestimate Himari, my friend. Do you understand, Princess? You're currently aboard your most dangerous nemesis. Why is this getting more dangerous now? What the hell? You must run, Princess. Flee as quickly as you can. I know you rejected me. I understand you denied my existence. But still, I'm your servant, the one meant to lead you to your rightful purpose. Despite your repudiation of my existence and yours, I still do not wish of your death. Oh, so that's cute. Key really cares for Aris. You must not be aboard the Utnapishtim when its engine begins running. It will destroy you first, the princess of the nameless gods, because that is the very purpose of its existence. Wait, is Aris actually gonna die here? My princess, you will be utterly eradicated. I am not ordering you. It is not a warning. This is my desperate plea. What is this? No! No, wait, I actually thought Iris was safe here. Now I'm rethinking it. Shit. Get her off the ship! What the hell? Get her off the ship! So, do you have any thoughts, engineering department? Yes, I understand completely. That's wonderful. I understand that we will never, in any universe, ever understand the structure of this battleship. What? I can't grasp the battleship's fuel, propellants, operating principles, engine structure, or design at all. Well, this is an artifact that cannot be understood with our current knowledge of technology and engineering. It makes sense that we can't understand it. I thought that researching this would help our long-cherished dream. It won't help us even one iota. Is that so? Oh, but don't worry. We may not understand how it works, but what we can do is figure out how to run it. What do I mean? Just because you don't know the structure of a car engine, that doesn't mean you can't drive it, right? As a simple interpretation, all operational systems can be viewed as a device for transforming input data into output data. If we can understand the conversion process inductively, we can still take advantage of its functions even without understanding the structure. In other words, step on accelerator to accelerate, step on a brake to decelerate, turn a steering wheel to change its directions. If we can organize that information, we can create a piloting manual without having to know how the technology actually works. That makes sense to me. We believe in you, engineering department. They're really enjoying this. I like that. It's so cute. Somebody contacting them? It seems calling it an intergalactic battleship may have been a bit premature. Yes, there are no weapons, and the maximum altitude it can fly is about 100,000 meters. It would break apart if it went outside the atmosphere, let alone into space. And most peculiar of all, more than 75% of the total mass of this battleship is made up of arithmetic logic units. In other words, this isn't a battleship but a kind of flying dimensional topological quantum computer, I believe. We'll have to skip our class on understanding the ship's origins. But with this, it could be possible to defeat the Ark of Atrahasis, right? Yes, the silver lining here is that the multi-dimensional analysis is possible with this. Not only that, if a genius hacker like me uses a computing device of this level, I could likely hack everything in the world. Perhaps I could even hack the Ark of Atrahasis itself. That's our Himari, alright. Then we could crash the Ark to the ground or make it self-destruct. Theoretically, self-destructing could be difficult, but hacking the propulsion system could make the Ark fall. But that would require physical access to the Ark systems. The chess pieces we'll need for this fight. It's starting to come together. This is actually the entirety first volume where Hanako is really serious. Minus chapter 2. But still, I am so surprised she hasn't made a joke yet. That's surprising. Or maybe she made a joke and I just didn't understand it before, but still. This fight is about, put simply, rather than bullets and guns, we will win this fight by pitting a dimensional topological quantum computer against an opponent that's violating the rules of multidimensional analysis. A battle of bad taste between two hackers, in summary. Himari, it seems the onus falls on you to lead the charge. I have no experience in computers or technology of this degree. What else is a genius hacker for? Then, first I'll need to establish a theory on how their multidimensional analysis functions. That sounds difficult. Please let me know if you need help. But I'll check on the others in the meanwhile. Himari is so cool. Huh? Why, what did she find? A mask? Wait, isn't that Rio? When did a mask get in here? That is incorrect. It's speaking. Is this a model equipped with speakers? Your current formula fails to correct errors in the quantum information. You need to use an ion trap. That's probably Rio, right? Oh, that's right. I can't believe a genius like me made such a basic mistake.
Yeah, we have rested for days. It's natural.
Everyone here is pushing themselves past their limit. Is she not gonna question who is controlling this amass drone? The only difference is that I'm a very delicate beauty. But what? No. Who are you? Okay, there we go. Rio!
I'm the calculation support AI sent by President Rio.
Rio?
Incorrect. I'm not Rio. I'm the calculation support AI.
That's Rio. I guess that filthy girl wouldn't show her face here unless she had no shame at all.
About Aris?
Yes, she kidnapped Aris, but I'd like to talk about what I find truly ghastly about her actions. You'll have to listen to my monologue then. Toki. Oh, wait, what? Rio gave Toki dangerous equipment and forced her to carry out her bidding, even knowing the potential ramifications of using such a weapon. Toki lore? And I've realized recently that Toki has no friends. Do you know why? Because Rio prevented her from interacting with anyone for security reasons. That's actually true. And Toki did every last thing asked of her without a single complaint. She even undertook the mission to kidnap her own underclassmen. But did Rio truly inform Toki of what that mission meant?
That, uh,
Rio coerced and manipulated Toki into killing a person. Yeah, but that didn't happen though. We stopped it. So, Aris isn't a real person? Don't make me laugh. I don't care what her perspective on life was. What she did was unforgivable. Does Rio, the great all-knowing big sister, know what Toki thought when she realized what she was being asked to do? How she felt? She never should have forced Toki into her delusional scheming. Rio and her trolley problem. She puffed her chest out with all her moral superiority, but it was Toki who had to pull the lever. That's actually accurate though. What a coward. And when her plan fell to pieces, do you know what she said to Toki? Do whatever you want. And then she disappeared. Irresponsible. Cowardly. Selfish. Did you even consider how Toki would feel? Left alone and deprived of the only person she had been allowed to talk to? Do you know why she was unable to join the CNC? Why Toki felt the need to simply disappear? Oh wait! She's talking as if she already knows this is Rio. Of course, that is obviously Rio controlling the drone now. Toki just... Oh, not Toki. Himari just wanted to tell Rio that. Because Toki is still a victim here. Is also a victim in Rio's parts and schemes. Of course you don't. The loneliness or guilt of others would never cross Big Sister's mind. Empathy doesn't reside within the delusions you exist within. Oh, Toki. You know, Toki came to me and asked. She asked what she could do. How she could be helpful. She didn't know how else to find her worth unless she was successful, no matter how insignificantly so. I feel bad. I am so happy I pulled for Toki, goddammit. Even now, Toki's fighting alone. She ignores her wounds and searches and fights in places where sanctums could manifest alone. Do you understand her desperation? Her pain? You filthy witch. You don't deserve such a loyal maid. A friend. And if CNC doesn't want Toki, I'll take her with me. I'll protect her. Yeah, this is actually Rio. I know that. Actually, Filthy doesn't even begin to cover your repulsiveness.
you're right. I know that I'm not welcome. I even understand why, Himari.
Yeah, that's Rio, right?
But don't you need my help operating this artifact? I know more about the legacy of the Nameless Gods than anyone else in Kivotos.
No, I don't need you. If you knew their legacy so well, the world wouldn't have come so close to being destroyed last time because of your actions. You did nothing. It was the very person you tried to kill who stopped you from destroying the world. So, no. Not a single soul in Kivotos needs your help. Damn. Get off this ship. I have Aris, Sensei, and the game development department. I don't need you.
Understood.
Whoa! I really am wondering how they're gonna, fix their friendship here. Well... Oh, wait, did Hanako hear all that? Ah, Hanako, what is it? Oh, the unmanned drone. I was doing a quick voice test. She heard it. She heard it. Was that Sukatsuki Ryo, the student council president? I heard she disappeared. I guess she's doing okay. Hanako, thinking of her reminds me of a story from an ancient epic. A story? Yes, more of an ironic fable. It's a story about a king whose desperate attempts to avoid a prophecy actually caused it to come to fruition. The king received an oracle that the kingdom would be destroyed and nearly went mad to attempt to escape that fate. But in the end, the king's efforts were the cause of the kingdom's destruction. Where have I heard this before? Whether it's an actual fable or story or not, or maybe it's from an anime story or a legit story, that sounds so familiar to me. The king did everything he could to prevent the prophecy's fulfillment. He banished the prophet, destroyed the temple, sealed all the gateways, and started a war. In the end, his beloved brothers, all his family, vassals, everyone he loved died, and the kingdom was uninhabitable ruin. The fable's moral is worth contemplating. Is destiny inescapable? Does individual human effort mean anything at all? I discussed this with Seiya, Trinity's prophet. What should the king have done to escape his fate? What did the king do wrong? Trust? Trust? It's simple, Hanako. The king's biggest mistake was being a king. His mistake was being a king? Being a king who banishes prophet and starts war? A king who believes in prophecies? That was the king's biggest mistake. But Seiya, there isn't really a mistake the king made you can point to then. He did nothing wrong. If the king gave up his power, if he renounced his rights, if he never listened to the prophet, the prophecy might not have come. True. God damn it. Isn't that a bit of a stretch? That's pretty much true, to be honest. Because at that point, when you hear that your kingdom's gonna fall, right, you would do everything in your power to stop that from happening. So you would overthink stuff and you would go crazy. So I get what Seiya's trying to say. It is. It's entirely pointless. Your question is inherently flawed. There is no answer to a story like this. Oh, my apologies. This isn't my place. I shouldn't be meddling in your affairs. No, I understand. We have no way of knowing how this will end, so let's do everything we can. I can worry about condemning her once this is all over. Chapter 3? Chapter 3 for Volume 2, baby? Rio, let's just say computational support amass for now. Oh, wait, she called her? Can you come here and help me with calculations? God, that's so awkward. Hello, Rin. It's like the second cone. Thank you for your consideration, Hanako. Oh dear. The chief officer and even sensei. Did you hear everything? Don't worry. I know a bit about the situation. I won't talk about the Millennium President's presence. Thank you. It seems she is somewhat of a pariah among the students at the moment. For all of them, and for us, there's a mountain of problems to be solved. Chief Officer, did I hear you mention a koan earlier? Oh, yes. It's not a big deal. I heard about the 7 strange questions of Kivoto's from the president of the General Student Council. Again, more questions about the president. Where did she go? What happened to her? I want to know. It was like a kind of Zen dialogue where it was unclear what was being asked or whether there was an answer. The General Student Council president liked things like that. So the General Student Council president was interested in the unknown? Oh my god, I'm already liking her character even more, and I haven't even seen her yet. I've seen parts or images and the videos from the trailers, but you know, in game, I mean, like her sprite and all that. And if you guys are gonna say, but Arna is like modeled after the president, yes, she is modeled, but she's not the president per se. It's kind of like saying we were made from the spitting image of the Lord, right? But we're not the Lord. Technically, we're not. I think I'm not sure if my analogy works here, but I hope you guys understood that. But yeah, that's what I meant. So I really hope that one day we would get to see the president's sprite, her character, or maybe she's in the same place as Kuzunoha, right? Kuzunoha is somewhere not from this world, but she was still able to interact with Seiya because of her abilities to travel through unknown as a spirit. I guess I don't know how to explain it, but you get my point. Maybe the president is in the same situation. but even more farther from Kuzunoha, right? But still, I really hope one day that we would get to learn what happened. We would get to learn why she left, why she disappeared, and stuff like that. Yes, she liked mysterious stories that couldn't be explained. Stuff that involved artifacts, the occult. Like Sensei Shidam chest, it's a kind of artifact that cannot be understood with our current knowledge. The second cone went as follows. Can you understand by means of the incomprehensible? This is my first time hearing the second cone. Can you understand by means of the incomprehensible? That's the kind of question. Well, it was the sixth cone she was really interested in. But anyway, the second cone has a trap. It's not a complete sentence. Yes, can you understand what? Through the incomprehensible? The object is missing. Therefore, this sentence isn't a question in the first place. But the president said it didn't matter because it wasn't meant to have a correct answer. The object is left for you to fill. I don't exactly understand it, however. The fable you told reminded me of the cone is all. It's just small talk, so don't pull your hair out over it. I find it fascinating, however. For example, if what I don't understand is fate, then what I understand through fate is... what can we as people understand through fate? A fascinating question with no real meaning. Well, you can put anything in to complete it. Perhaps you're right. Cones aren't necessarily meant to have an answer, like my question about the king. Hanako, can I ask you something? Yes, what is it, Chief Officer? How does that story end? What happened to the king? Oh, the king. He realized his own actions were the cause of the kingdom's destruction. He felt there was no way to atone for his sins and couldn't bear the weight of his own guilt. So, eventually, in his despair... perhaps this story is best saved for another time. The king ended his life? I'm pretty sure that's what that was leading up to, right? Rin! Sensei! We've completed the plans for the operation. You two gotta give everything your final approval before we brief everyone. Hurry up and come to the bridge. Oh my! With the plan complete? Yes, let's go. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so hype. Oh my god, here we go! And this is where I'm gonna have to end the video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, so please leave a like and subscribe if you did, or hit the bell notification below so you'll be notified of when I would upload my next video. I try to upload as much as I can, so I would really, really appreciate the support. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode. See ya!